After the... Oh crap, I can't actually get the screen to actually take over. It's like... Because I move things, my frickin' folder's in the way now. And it shows in the background. But anyway, after the death of Code and Pierce, victim of hallucinations, advanced inside the Roadside Institute. To the point of discovering Sarah Hawkins alive, prisoner Dr. Four, last confirmation between Charles Hawkins and his wife, has revealed that the man under his monstrous appearance tried to protect her from the influence of the myth. He warned Pierce if Sarah succumbed to the lure of the cult, she will lose all free will, allowing the cult to bring its plan to fruition, so an ancient evil god. Henceforth, Pierce must know more about Sarah Hawkins' intentions and find a way to protect her. You know what bothers me, though? Isn't he technically a member of the cult? Like, the first time we met him was with the frickin' cult. So everything, though, doesn't make sense. Like, I mean seriously. He's trying to protect you from the influence of the myth, but you're a member of the cult. You were with the cult trying to summon Cthulhu. This doesn't make sense. None of it makes sense. It's like, what? Unless there's another cult trying to prevent it. My head hurts now. At least we know her son
No
is
parent
dead.
should have to bury their child, knowing it's me that put him there. The guilt will never go away.
I missed medical knowledge.
I feel your pain.
I'll do anything to get him back. Anything.
Don't say that.
My work was what lured me here in the first place. It began showing me things I never should have painted. Things Charles should never have seen.
What am I to you? I took care of you, saved you from your miserable life. You'll never find a man better than me. You owe me.
I owe you nothing. We'll leave now.
You're not going anywhere. You are mine!
Simon.
So,
Come on. It's over now.
did the caretaker realize she was alive? Isn't that withholding information? Where's Bradley? still don't even know how he's alive.
Do I have a choice?
Bradley.
How are you, Bradley?
Ah, it's you, Pierce. I'm just worried about Marie. I mean, Dr. Colden. Have you had any news?
I'm so sorry, Bradley. I could do nothing to save her.
What do you mean? What happened?
Dr.
I'm not sure what happened, but I found her body in the cellars of Riverside.
You sure that you've got nothing to do with it? If she hadn't tried to help you, she might still be alive.
I'm sorry. Truly.
It's that slug, Fuller. I swear I'll shoot him. What do you say, Pierce? Are you with me?
Yeah, my arrogance for psychology. You know what?
Have no fear, Bradley. Dr. Fuller will not escape the clutches of destiny for long. Sooner or later, he will be judged for what he has done. You just need to have faith.
What are you talking about? What's this story of destiny? No, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna wait for some mystical intervention. I'll take care of him. Myself.
We must do something for those who are still alive, Bradley. Sarah is still in danger as long as the cult is active. We need to see this through, otherwise Marie's death will have been in vain.
You're, the voice of reason, Pierce. As always.
But I was gonna say, what
I
about
prefer to be alone.
Apparently that's the end of the dialogue. Go explore.
Mr. Pierce, we were waiting for you.
Good. Sarah doesn't have much time.
What are you doing here?
Did you think I would let you confront the
We
occult
talked
without
about
supervision?
that, didn't we?
This is too dangerous for a bookworm like you.
Algernon, I need to talk to Mr. Pierce.
Very well, Sarah. I will be in Charles Hawkins' office.
Okay, you go though. It's been a long day.
You seem different.
Yes. When I woke up this morning, my mind was sharper. Cleaner. I can still hear the voice calling me. It is so strong. So ancient. Enticing. Dangerous. I may never be able to escape his grip, but for now I can keep it at bay. I know what I owe you, Mr. Pierce. But I can't come back to Boston with you.
You've been friends for a long time, hiding each other's secrets.
I trust him.
What are you planning to do?
I must find it and kill it. I am the only one who can end its slaughter.
No. No, you will come with me
I'm
to Boston.
sorry. What?
I owe you no obedience.
This isn't about what you want or don't want to do. You would risk destroying the world just because you can't face the consequences of your actions.
I am willing to atone for my sins.
No, you're just trying to erase all proof of the mistakes you've made.
I know what I have done. I will not rest until the creature is sent back to its dimension.
I don't care what sort of MacGuffin you are. This is beyond. your mortal coil.
You can't give up, even knowing the stakes.
Yes, thank you.
Still, I won't let you go.
What?
You will stay here until I find a safe way to return to Boston.
That's ridiculous. Listen, Algernon knows of a way to protect me. Help him find what he seeks, and we may all survive this battle.
All right. I'll help you.
I feel like I missed dialogue. But... you know, I was fine with the game so far, but now the story's just getting... story's just getting a bit stupid. I don't care if it's my destiny. I need a drink. So, she wants to kill an outer god. I mean, that's ambitious, but even being in the mere presence of Cthulhu would drive you to complete insanity. Like, how is my insanity? My sanity's gone. While parents of sanity's grow dangerously weaker. His increased sensitivity to the code opens new ways for him on rare occasions. He's now able to unearth hidden truths while he speaks to the inhabitants of the land. So now he can basically speak to people, but... if everything connected with the myth, using it comes at a cost. We are psychotic. There's a secret, a forgotten secret, so old and terrifying, which is only divulged in the blasphemous pages of lost tomes or whispered during forgotten and outlawed rituals. We are not children of Providence. You know the cruel and awful truth, and you are seeing the frightening face of reality. Yep, we are... we're not good. Dead. Deceased. She's apparently alive for some reason. Oh, he kept the poker apparently. Ugh. I'm just bothered by this concept now. It's like, you realize this isn't going to go well. Let's see, his office was over here, wasn't it? No, Bill. I figured I'd look anyway. Around the tunnels. Or say, why can I go downhill? Oh.
Damn it. The entrance to the tunnel has been buried following the cave-in. But at least I didn't dream it.
Well, they should take Officer Bradley down there and say, remember that. So, I'm still curious, how does Fitzroy fit into all this? Because obviously he has a role to play still. Anyway, So,
Seeing you again. Ah, it's you. I'm here for her, not you.
I don't care why you're here. Your usefulness is the only thing that matters. How do we
Yeah, I
protect
carried it
Mrs.
down.
Hawkins from the influence of the forces that claim her?
By following Charles Hawkins, that imbecile of a thief, of course.
What do you mean?
He found something. An amulet. The
That's not
symbol
true,
engraved on it
well,
could protect Sarah.
Could?
We are dealing with forces that by far surpass what your intellect can process. Feel free to ask me any question regarding the matters that exceed your grasp.
The dagger with the strange sign. Was it you who sold it to Francis Sanders?
If you are referring to the dagger of the ancients, then yes, it was me. Why?
Do you know what he intended to do with it?
Francis was primarily a collector of occult objects. He liked rare items such as the dagger,
he had numerous daggers.
but I
like
doubt
that.
he knew its purpose.
It allowed me to send the creature you call the Shambler back into the painting.
Fascinating. But I am afraid that this might only be short-lived.
You mean that thing could come back?
Of course it could.
Yes, that is why I am looking for a more permanent solution.
It must never come back.
So,
This creature, the Shambler, what is it?
It is a hunter. It travels from one dimension to another to hunt down its prey.
Francis Sanders was one of its victims. How could a creature like that end up in one of Mrs. Hawkins' paintings?
Sarah has an uncommon gift. A connection with entities that live
She the
beyond
main
our
captain.
reality. I doubt that she was aware at the time, but when she painted the picture in a certain way, she called it.
And now it remains in our reality.
Let us say that it uses the painting as a portal into our reality, and we make enticing prey for it.
That's why we must find a way of sending it back to where it came from permanently.
so basically what you're saying is all she has to do is paint a giant portrait of Cthulhu, and we're all doomed.
What is the
not?
true nature of the Necronomicon?
I see that you are interested in my precious book. It is the definitive book of knowledge of the occult, Mr. Pierce, written by Abdul al-Hazred. It is the answer to many a question.
That is why it's so highly valued.
Yes, and even though it is a copy, given to me as a gift by Professor Armitage of
copy.
Miskatonic University, the work remains very powerful.
I understand better why you keep it in a safe.
How in the world did you copy that?
A genius like you must have already found a way to get rid of this creature, yes?
I sense your sarcasm, but it does happen that, yes, I do have a solution. I think I can destroy it, but for that I must approach the creature, and to be able to do so, I need the key to Rie.
Another one of your baubles.
It is no bauble, unbeliever. It is a very powerful protection, able to repel very ancient forces. Much more effective than your cult.
What does it look like?
You know, the
It is a
gun we
golden
only had for
amulet,
one scene.
bearing very ancient inscriptions and an elder sign at its center. A star
We
with an
read
eye
about
in the
that.
middle.
I've already seen that sign. Where can we find
I
it?
mean, it's on the frickin' book.
Therein lies the problem. That foul thief Charles has
Thought he
hidden
couldn't
it somewhere.
touch it be-
I found this drawing among his personal effects. I think that it has something to do with the location of the amulet.
I'll follow this lead. You continue searching.
That is what I intend to do. As for you, return here the second you find it. I don't want it to disappear again.
But okay, find that bust. But here's the thing that bothers me. I thought he couldn't touch it because the protection against evil, basically. But yet, things don't make sense anymore. My own sanity's being questioned. Cause basically if you rewind a few episodes back, remember when we found the cult? They were basically trying to get dreamers commune with Cthulhu and all that, and performing a ceremony down there. Now who was leading the cult? Charles Hawkins. But yet then he shows up later and it's like, oh, but I'm not actually part of the cult. I'm trying to protect you from the cult. But you're one of the leading members of the cult. I mean, you, Dr. Fuller, and Fitzroy. Still not sure how Fitzroy fits into all this, but still. I've seen numerous busts, but I remember this one somewhere. I need to figure out where, though. So, time to go look through the mansion. Hey, Bradley.
I prefer to be alone.
Yeah, you do that. Oh, so how's my sanity? Because every time I use that, I'm pretty sure it's dropping more and more. Oh, we're not going to survive. I mean, if I remember what happened to Dark Corners of the Earth, it fell high. Okay, I think I've seen that before. Isn't that in front of that one painting? Yeah, that's in front of that one painting. Nothing I missed out. No.
Was Sarah Hawkins telling the truth?
Well, apparently we can go back, yeah. Power here's... Yeah, it's how they put the elder sign in the center without ditch.
What kind of ritual was she preparing? Was the painting of the Shambler displayed here? Mrs. Hawkins never told me why she was in possession of the Necronomicon. How did she survive her encounter with the Shambler?
That is a good question. But how should we even be doing this?
How did she react? Was she afraid?
You summoned the damn thing.
Charles Hawkins was ready to do anything to protect his wife.
Anything to protect his wife, yet he was the one who tried to...
If the amulet can protect Sarah Hawkins from the influence of the mythos, I must find it.
He was prepared to do anything to protect his wife, you know, by trying to force her and hit her and all that other stuff. Yeah, sure, you're not painting a good picture, Hill. just saying. Oh, so uphill. Maybe that's important later. No clues. Nothing we could have missed. Okay. well, let's go back to this. It's just... Oh yeah, if I could see the creature, I could find a way to beat it. No. Doesn't work like that. Well, there it is, apparently.
This is the amulet that Drake was looking for.
That's the amulet engraved with the outer sign. Drake is the key of relay. Firmly believes that this artifact is of great power. We gained more cult power. I'm not even entirely sure why I want to put pointing to. Look at it. It's going. It's going. It's almost gone. Bradley.
I prefer to be alone.
Bradley, my mind. It's going. It's dripping out my nose. It's gone. Wrong way. We want to go back this way.
Ah, it's you again.
These things don't end well.
I think I've found what we're looking for.
Let me see that. Yes, that's it. It's perfect. We are saved.
I must tell Mrs. Hawkins.
We're not safe.
Yes, do that.
There's no way we can be saved.
I have it. It's a strange amulet. I hope it will protect
That's
you,
really offered.
considering that nothing will help you change your mind.
You must understand. I already went too far.
What have you seen that's so terrible you convinced yourself that you had to risk so much?
I can't tell you now.
This story is going to end
Yes, it
badly.
is. Of
Here,
course it's going to end.
Chief West is here with Sullivan.
Bradley, you take care of Sarah. I will deal with them.
You sure? All right.
Officers.
I've been hearing about you a lot lately.
So what's your
You
role
seem
in
to
the cult?
enjoy causing trouble.
Nice job, Chief. You got me. Great police work.
You can try to play smart with me all you want, Pierce. Witnesses have identified you as the one who set fire to Riverside.
Witnesses? How convenient. That's not the whole story, is it?
I don't care about your stories. Save them for the judge.
Do we have a judge?
You know, us cops, we base our investigation on facts and testimonies. You might want to try that next time.
You bet I will.
So where do you fit into the cult? Then we're going to the police station. Which we'll do next time.